you know how to use the videos 107 datos de AtomiK.O from AtomiK.O in your classroom? Hi, I'm Yama from Yama Spanish Language Solutions, and this is YAMA Culture. And this is how I use the videos 107 datos from AtomiK.O in my class. So first of all, I only use it with my advanced classes. All right. So what they're doing while they're watching the video is they're going to answer the following questions. What is the name of the video game in today's video? Write the fact and in what time did it appear in the video for the following numbers. Okay, so as they're watching the video, they're going to be writing the number of the fact itself, and then in what time it appears in the video. If it's in 30 seconds, or if it's a minute 30 or minute 4, whatever it is, they have to write it down. Okay, all 3 things, and these are the following numbers: 107, 96, 85, 74, 63, 52, 41, 30, 29, 18, 7, and 1. All right. Also, after that, what they have to do is they have to write down the answer in which part of the AP theme does it fall on. Okay. Reason. Oh, and why? Why? Because both 5 AP and 4 AP, they both have different themes that they have to be able to explain where something falls in. Okay. And then what they're going to write down on paper and hand in to you is going to be, first they're going to start off with a formal greeting to you. Then they're going to write in 2 paragraphs the facts and the time when they appear. All right. So since it's 12 facts, and usually 5 sentences consist or make up a paragraph. If it's 12, so we're going to do 2 and 2, 12 and 6 and 6. Okay. Anyway, after that, we're going to explain what AP theme it falls in according to them, and then they're going to write a formal farewell. Then after that, they're going to hand in that paper. They can do it. They can hand in the paper, or if you want to, the kids can take a picture of the paper, yes, and send it to you via Seesaw, or they can read it aloud via Seesaw, or they can just do an audio. All right, you can just get creative. Now, what do I consider the advanced classes? Well, it's going to be 4 AP, language and culture, 5 AP, language and literature, and Spanish figures. Now, what's the why? Okay, why use these videos? Well, they get to hear another voice in Spanish that's not me. Okay, they get to hear another voice. I mean, or that's not us. So if they're already sick of us, well, they get to hear somebody else. Then different terminology. What's cool about it is they're using gamer terminology. They're also going to be using pop culture terminology. So they're just going to be bombarded by different words, different vocabulary that they're just going to have to get used to. And if they don't know what it is, and probably a lot of the words they don't know what it is, they'll be like, oh, okay. Or they're going to learn a lot of the names of how to say some things, some technical things in Spanish. Okay. Anyway, exposure to different video games and pop culture. Yeah. So they'll be able to understand why some video games are so popular, or if they've heard of popular games, it's like what makes it so popular. All right, they'll learn about all these other different video games that perhaps they've seen other people play, and they're like, what it's all about? Fortnite, Mario, Smash Brothers, all these kinds of games. Now, they're varied series and varied video games. Yeah, there's you'll see that they have from anime based to cartoon based to movie based to first shooter to or first player, or there's all these variations for different type of video games that they'll learn that exist. Then it's always educational because they're going to be telling them different little tidbits about all these video games that they've They've probably seen, if they don't like video games, but they know somebody that does, hey, you know what, they might impress them with, hey, did you know that in this video game, this was based on this? And then you're like, oh my goodness, really? Yeah. So it's just arming them with knowledge. Numbers review, yes. They get to review from the hundreds all the way to the one. Or 107 to number one, because believe it or not, some students still can't say the hundreds, all right, in Spanish. And they're entertaining. Yeah, they're pretty entertaining. You get to learn yourself as you're watching them, as you're seeing if these are the ones, the type of videos that, or this is the video itself that you want them to learn. You get to learn yourself, and they're very entertaining. Like I said, how they're made, where they get the ideas, all that kind of stuff. For me, it's very interesting. And the last part is the channel. I'll show you the channel. So here's the channel. As you can tell right now, they have Tony Hawk here, but then they have the video game Friday the 13th. You have Sonic. You have Assassin's Creed. But the list goes on and on. Wait a minute, what is this? Metal Slug, whatever that is. And you get to learn a lot. Okay, you get to see what makes your students click, and you get to be able to speak to other type of students. And also your students that don't play video games, they'll have an open mind to knowing people that do play video games. I mean, it's extremely varied. Okay? Anyway. So, this is how I use the videos from AtomiK.O, 107, 107 DATOS, AtomiK.O, in my classroom. This was YAMA, and well, I'm YAMA from YAMA Spanish Language Solutions, and this was YAMA Culture. And before I leave, let me see if I have some shout outs. Well, anyway, so my shout outs for today are for all the essential workers that have to go in and really be in the thick of things during this time. Okay, they're there in the trenches, and they're doing what they have to do. Also, again, my shout outs go to all of my colleagues, all the teachers staying in, and all the parents that have become teachers. And now you know what we're going through. Anyway, I hope you guys are having fun. And well, if you have any comments, please put them down here. Questions. If you have any questions, of how to implement it or specifics, write them down or put them down. Suggestions. Oh, I love suggestions. That helps me make more videos. Share if you think this could help somebody. Perhaps somebody's in quarantine right now. They're like, oh my God, what do I do with my sons or my kids? Well, they can watch one of these videos and they can write down this information. Subscribe if you like. All right, like the channel, like the video if you can. Go to my YouTube channel, which you're already in. Go to So if you need any online classes for Spanish, Spanish to English or English to Spanish, or if you need any translations and subtitles from Spanish to English, you can contact me. All right. Also, you can join my Facebook group, Board Teachers. I'll put a link in the description also. We're now 1.6K. I think that's 1,500 or 1,700 board teachers, okay, or better yet, members in the group. So, okay, well, I'll see you when I see you.